you're probably not eating enough protein, and after the age of 30, that matters more than ever. Most people think protein is only important if you're lifting weights every day or running marathons. They think it's only for people who want big muscles or six-pack abs. That idea is wrong, and it can actually cause real problems as we age. Starting around age 30, the body begins to slowly lose muscle mass. This condition is called sarcopenia. It starts quietly and can lead to serious weakness and lower quality of life later on. On average, people lose about 3 to 5% of their muscle mass each decade after 30, and the process speeds up with age. This muscle loss doesn't just affect how you look or how strong you feel. It affects how well you move, your balance, and your ability to do everyday tasks like climbing stairs or carrying groceries. The more muscle you keep, the more energy you have, the better your posture, and the easier it is to avoid injuries as you get older. The problem is that many people still follow the outdated advice that says adults only need 0.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight every day. That number was designed to prevent a basic deficiency. It was never meant to support strength, long-term health, or active aging. More recent research shows that adults over 30 actually do better with more protein. The sweet spot for most people who want to stay active, strong, and mobile is between 1 and 1.5 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight each day. That's almost double the amount in the old guidelines. This amount helps prevent muscle loss and supports better recovery, metabolism, and overall health. Your personal protein needs depend on your lifestyle. If you sit most of the day and don't exercise much, you might be okay at the lower end of that range. But if you walk a lot, exercise regularly, or are trying to lose fat without losing muscle, you'll need more. For people who do strength training or high-intensity workouts, getting closer to 1.5 grams per kilogram of body weight is usually the best choice. Not all protein is the same. Some proteins are more useful to your body than others. This is where the idea of protein quality comes in. Animal-based proteins like eggs, dairy, chicken, beef, and fish are called complete proteins. That means they contain all the essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair muscle. These proteins also have high bioavailability, which means your body can absorb and use them more easily. Plant-based proteins like beans, lentils, tofu, and quinoa can also be good options, but many of them are incomplete. This means they're missing one or more essential amino acids. That doesn't mean they're bad. You can still get all the amino acids you need from plants, but you have to eat a variety of them throughout the day. A mix of legumes, grains, nuts, and seeds can do the job if you plan it properly. It's not just about how much protein you eat in a day, it also matters how you spread it out. A lot of people eat very little protein at breakfast, a bit more at lunch, and then pack most of their protein into dinner. That's not ideal. Studies show that the body builds muscle better when you eat around 25 to 30 grams of protein at each main meal. When you give your body a steady amount of protein during the day, you create multiple chances for it to build and repair muscle. That's especially important if you're active or over the age of 30. So if your breakfast is just toast or cereal, you're missing an important opportunity to support your muscle health. There are also a few common myths about protein that still confuse people. One of them is the idea that your body can only absorb 30 grams of protein in one meal. That's false. Your body will digest and use whatever protein you eat. The real question is how that protein is used. After about 30 grams in one sitting, the rate of muscle building may level off, but the rest of the protein still supports other important functions like hormone production, immune support, and enzyme repair. Another common myth is that eating more protein will damage your kidneys. This is only true for people who already have kidney disease. In healthy adults, even high-protein diets of up to 2 grams per kilogram of body weight per day do not cause kidney damage. In fact, protein has been shown to support healthy blood pressure and weight management when combined with exercise. Some people worry that too much protein will just turn into fat, but compared to carbohydrates or fats, protein is less likely to be stored as fat. It has a higher thermic effect, which means your body burns more calories digesting it. Protein also helps you feel full, which can naturally reduce how much you eat overall. This is especially helpful if you're trying to lose fat while keeping your muscle. So how can you start increasing your protein without turning every meal into a bodybuilder's buffet? Start with breakfast. Instead of just toast or cereal, go for eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or a protein shake. I've linked some great protein shakes and powders in the description below, so check those out to add an easy protein boost to your days. Adding nuts, seeds, or some oats with protein powder can also work. For lunch, focus on lean meats, fish, tofu, or lentils. Add those to salads, wraps, or grain bowls. For dinner, include foods like chicken, turkey, salmon, eggs, tempeh, or legumes. Add a mix of vegetables and whole grains for a balanced plate. Snacks are another easy place to add more protein. Think about hard-boiled eggs, edamame, protein bars, hummus with vegetables, or a handful of almonds. You don't need to change everything at once. Even adding 10 to 15 more grams per day can make a big difference over time. If you're not sure where you're starting from, try tracking your food for a week. Use a simple app or a food diary. Record what you eat and check how many grams of protein you're getting per day. Divide that by your body weight in kilograms. If you're coming in below 1.2 grams per kilogram, try adding more. If you're already close to that, look at how evenly you're spreading your intake across meals. Pay attention to how you feel. Are you recovering well from workouts? Do you feel full between meals? Is your energy better with more protein at breakfast? Small changes can bring noticeable results. If you're losing weight but also feeling weak, you might need more protein to help preserve muscle. Protein isn't just a number or a trend, it's a massive part of aging well. It helps protect your muscles, your bones, and your strength. It supports your metabolism, immune system, and brain. It helps you bounce back from workouts and daily stress. This isn't about eating huge steaks or drinking 5 shakes a day. It's about making smart, consistent choices that keep your body strong and your energy steady. Whether you eat animal products or follow a plant-based diet, you can meet your protein needs with the right foods and a little planning. So here's your next step. Track your protein intake for 7 days. Write down what you eat. Use a calculator or an app to figure out your daily average. Compare that to your body weight. If you're below 1.2 grams per kilogram, increase your intake slowly. Add protein to your breakfast. Choose high protein snacks. Spread it across 3 meals. Stick with it for a few weeks and see how you feel. You don't have to overhaul your diet or follow a complicated plan. You just need to make protein a priority in your daily routine. After 30, it's not a luxury, it's a requirement. The sooner you make the change, the longer you'll enjoy the benefits. Stronger muscles, better energy, healthier aging. These are all within reach when you start paying attention to protein. That's it. Start small, be consistent, and watch your body respond. How much protein do you think you're eating every day at the moment? What are some ways you'll try to increase your protein intake? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe while you're there.